Hey kittens, it's the ever debated, never duplicated Awesome John coming to you tonight. I know I'm a little scruffy, but you know what? They say you can't shave every day if you want to keep your face looking all, pretty and scrumptious and stuff. So I decided that I would just come to you guys just a little scruffy on the scruffy side. I know you guys can see it, but tomorrow I'll go ahead and shave up and look all cute for you and everything else. But at any rate, I'm coming to you tonight kind of with something that's a little personal for me. I normally don't do too many blogs where I'm kind of ranting, and so I don't want to make this a rant blog, but what I want this blog to be is very informative. And I was sitting and I was thinking about, I was actually online and I was doing some stuff and I was looking around and, just fidgeting, going across profiles or whatever the case may be via MySpace or via Anna for Anna or whatever the case may be. And there's something that I just really want to touch on, and it is the amount of racism that not only African American men as gay men face, but I wanted to touch on just the racism in itself. The first thing I really wanted to say tonight, and kind of to make this a PSA, I understand preference. I understand what we like. I understand what we go for. I understand, you see someone and you're attracted to them, whatever the case may be. But the one thing that I do want to state is this, first of all. And the reason why I do come to you and do these kind of blogs is because, like I said before, I don't really have a public forum to be able to stand up and say a lot of the things that I say. And so some of you may enjoy this blog, some of you may not, whatever the case may be. I'm speaking it because it is my space, and this is what I feel what my plight in life is to speak out on issues such as this. The one thing that, it really bothers me is when a person states, I am only attracted to white or Asian, blah, 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 or, in quotations. None of us asked to come out of our parents' womb being a certain race. I didn't ask to come out, a mixed American. Neither did a lot of the Asians who came, who came out or were born. None of them said, you know what, I am going to become Asian. I am going to come to America and I'm going to have a very hard time living here. None of us even asked, nobody who was white asked to have the burden of all of the different things that went on in the past, with slavery or whatever the case may be. None of us asked for that. So why in the world would you even state or even why would you even be donkeyfied enough to even state, okay, I'm going to only be attracted to Asian Americans or white Americans, whatever the case may be? Are you stupid? Like, why are you not even open enough to try to get to know someone on a higher level? Maybe this is me just coming off as being very irritated, and this is one of the blogs that you will catch me being very irritated, and I'm going to voice it. But first, I just can't see myself being, yes, it is a word, donkeyfied enough to really state, oh, I only date Mexicans, or I only date Asian men. I don't find black men attractive at all. You never know who you're going to find attractive. And when you're stupid enough to shut out somebody because of their race, because of their background, because of the way they may look, because of the way they may act, you, sir, are a donkey. And you deserve, hee-haw, that is the donkey call, okay? Okay, and then the second thing, I don't understand where this racism is coming from, being that most of us are mixed from the beginning anyway. Most of us have some sort of trait from a different race in us. So you're sitting up saying, I'm only attracted to white people, when you may have ancestors that were Mexican and Asian yourself. Or you turn around saying, I'm only attracted to black men. I can't see myself ever with somebody else, when you may be mixed in yourself and you lighter than a damn yellow crayon. So just don't be stupid enough to really shut people out. And that's another issue that I have. In the gay community, everyone's talking about, oh, I don't hang out with them, I don't do this and I don't do that, and I can't get along with them. Why in the hell don't you unite yourself? We've spent so much time and so many years fighting against all the different things that society was trying to put us through, and then what? Society pits us against each other, and then you turn around and start shutting people out because of who they are or what they stand for. I didn't, I only talk to men with deep voices, and I only talk to men who look like men and blah, 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 blah. You know what? I don't even want to talk to you in the first place. We have nothing in common. Because if you're stupid enough to shut me out because of the way that I look, because of the way that I act, because of the way that I am very blunt and very outspoken, then we have nothing to talk about at all. We have nothing to talk about. So girls, if you want to pit yourselves against each other, you want to look at another girl and you want to be jealous, you want to talk shit about the girl that you barely even know, do it. Do it. But you know what? Think about all the times. Think about if Harriet Tubman would have said, you know what, I ain't messing with that girl. I ain't got nothing to do with her. She could find her own way out of the railroad. I don't need her help. Think about it. Think about where we would be as a society if women didn't stand up and say, you know what, forget the differences we have, forget what we've been through, we're going to get together and we're going to make change and we're going to do something about it. So this blog in itself is a call to action for all of the people that view my blogs, whether you may not take any of my blogs serious. This may be that one blog that I say to take it very serious. Racism needs to stop now. Pitting yourselves against one another needs to stop now. The jealousy needs to stop now. Saying, oh, I'm only attracted to this type of person, or I only want to get to know this type of person, or I only have white friends, I only have Asian friends. The shit needs to stop here. And if I find out, if I ever hear any of my friends saying something as ignorant and as stupid as that, not only one am I going to call you a donkey, but I'm going to sock the hell out of you for saying something so donkeyfied. And I just can't. I cannot. I can't even get into how frustrated it has made me that we as a society have seemed as if we have taken 30 steps back. It is 2008. And yet I am still seeing profiles and MySpaces with people talking about who they are only attracted to. Or what type of people that they don't even want to be associated with. Are you effing kidding me? Really? Really. And what makes it even worse is that some of these people are freaking minorities, are saying this kind of stuff. I mean, I could understand if you were raised with the racist mentality, but you're an effing minority in yourself. And you may be Mexican or Asian or even black, but how in the hell are you going to even fix your lips after all of the shit we've been through as a nation? All of the things we've been through, you're going to fix your mouth to say, I don't want to have nothing to do with another race. If you don't get the hell out of here. And then, this is the kicker, and this is what I'm going to finish my blog out on. This is the kicker. Then you have black people talking about, I don't like my own race. What the hell is that about? Now, I can understand, I can grasp the concept about black people who are having trouble with getting along with the black people who don't want to do better. I can totally get down with that, and I do understand that, and I do comprehend that, because I myself have a very hard time when black people start talking about the man and the different things that society is trying to get me, and and it's not, I don't have that many opportunities and stuff. There are opportunities out there, you got to search for them. That is one issue that I have. But the thing that I cannot get down on is the black people who don't have any black friends or don't have any connections to their black heritage or act like they're not even black. Get the hell out of here with that. Because you know what, just because I may be a little classy, or I try to continue to be classy, and I try to step above the stigma of what it means to be a black gay male, doesn't mean that I'm trying to be better than you. That's not what I'm doing, boo-boo. What I'm doing is I'm trying to proceed. I'm trying to change my life. But it just fathoms me that racism is so prevalent. And the only thing that I can say, and I remember talking to my friend about this, and this is what I'm going to close my blog out on. I remember my friend making a very good point. She stated that we are so blind to the fact that racism is here. It has been here, it ain't never left, and people, all they've done is they've tried to mask it and make it seem like we are all one melting pot and that we are united. But you know what's happening is these people who are pretending to not be racist are moving up into higher positions. They are taking care of your children. They are teaching your children. They are trying to shape the way that our next generation is going to come out. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to get into a very high and very strong position of place. And they are going to continue to meet, and it's going to be a whole nother genocide of trying to get rid of the blacks, or trying to get rid of the Mexicans, or trying to get rid of the Asians. That's what's going to happen. I truly believe that. And if you have a different view and opinion on that, so be it. Maybe this may be a little bit too political of a blog for you, and you may not enjoy hearing me rant about it. But what I am saying is this. Racism needs to stop here. Because I cannot handle being treated as if the only thing that I am worth is because the color of my skin after how hard I've worked to get to where I am at in my life. Period. So for any of you, if you're sitting up there, you're talking about my preference is this, I'm sick of the racism being masked with preference, or preference being masked with racism, however you want to call it. But what I would like to say, and what I would like to state with closing this blog, is that you are so much as many of the other people that you are shutting out of your life. And just remember, the one person that you cast away out of your life because of their skin color, because of the way they may act, because of the way that they might be, It may be that one person that you run into and may need the most. So until next time, I hope to catch you guys on the flip side. I hope you learned something from this blog. And until next time, have a good night. Bye.